Our guest in the studio today is political comedian Will Durst. Welcome back to KGNU, Will.
Why, it's great to be back on KGNU. There's always a struggle between the political party and the media. Always a struggle. Access, no access, we need them, we don't need them. So it's always a tug-of-war between them. And pretty much mainstream media won this time because the Democrats needed their help. But then there's the other battle between old media and new media, and or 19th century journalism and 21st century journalism, whatever you want to call it. But the bloggers are also here in force, and they're changing the dialogue a little bit. They're making mainstream media be a little quicker on their feet and a little less presentational, a little more subjective, which is, getting a flavor of the whole thing. And that's what I'm doing here.
And to the best of my ability, express those observations without a political predisposition, while arriving at what I consider common sense conclusions and factual presentation. I've done so without a network, a magazine, or a periodical's incentive, as those incentives in the mainstream media are today trade-offs for postured reporting dictated by others than the reporter.
But Fox News has a track record of coming to events like this and then splicing and clipping what they want to make our people look ridiculous and to make it look like we don't know what we're talking about. Well, let's talk about that.
Why are you attacking us, though?
Because Fox News,
even if you disagree with me, don't you need
I believe in free.
I believe in free rights to exist.
I believe in free speech.
Okay.
But my problem with Fox News is that when you do stories about people of color, especially African Americans and Native Americans and Chicanos and immigrants, you paint it the way you want it. You don't paint it from our perspective. You give the perspective that you want to sell to your audience on Fox News. And if
do you have a specific example?
A specific example
of what you thought was racist in our coverage?
Your whole coverage is racist. Your coverage of Katrina was slanted. Your coverage of Obama, and I'm not really an Obama supporter, but every day I can turn on your TV and see some disparaging things about Obama, and you lifting McCain up, and that's not journalism. Right. That's not journalism.
I know that there's something going on behind my back. I know that one day you're gonna slip, and I will watch you cry. Just lie to me, I don't need it no more. Don't want to talk about it. Just lie to me, I don't need it no more. No, 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 no. It's been so long since I slipped into a deep denial. I know it's wrong, but you can fake me out with all your bullshit smiles. Just lie to me, I don't need it no more. Don't want to talk about it. Just lie to me, I don't need it no more. No, 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 no.
The corporate media like ABC, NBC, CNN, they only show the public what happens on the inside of the conventions.
I'm for free speech, independent media, but I'm a part of that. But as long as it's respectful, as long as the journalists out here portray what's really happening.
Independent journalists and videographers like myself, we're here in Denver showing that thousands of people came to Denver to voice their concerns.
From Pacifica, this is Democracy Now! Breaking with Convention, War, Peace, and the Presidency.
The Big Tent is it's a place that was set up by the Alliance for a Sustainable Colorado that has a space for all the different independent bloggers and independent media to come and cover the convention and the different issues and people who are coming to speak.
About the endless war, the economic inequities.
You know, bankruptcy is rising because people can't pay for their health care.
And what the future is going to bring for this country and the world. I'm Dan Bynum. I'm originally from Texas, but I live and work in Denver now. And I jumped at the chance to join this documentary collective and work with about a dozen other video activists here at the Denver Open Media Center to document the social issues that were being raised at the demonstrations, the marches, and the rallies outside of the Democratic National Convention.
Are you inside the convention too?
I'm not going into the convention.
Is that a political decision?
It's just a decision because I really like to stick to the issues and not make it about, you know, who I'm supporting in this race.
I stand here today, however, in support of no candidate. Neither from the two dominant parties nor the independents. I stand here today not as a representative of the Hollywood community, but simply as a citizen, simply as one of you.
We're here in front of Denver Open Media. My name is Tony Shawcross, the Executive Director of Deep Production, the nonprofit that runs Denver Open Media. We're an entirely community-run public access television station. The community here in Denver creates content, submits it to the station. It's guaranteed to air at least once, and then our community drives the entire programming schedule. So people with their cell phones vote on shows as they watch them on the station. During the DNC, again, we have about 200 active community members from Denver and elsewhere using the facilities to really get another perspective out about the Democratic National Convention and show the people's perspective on what's happening mostly outside of the Pepsi Center and the impact that the issues that they care about are having on this city and this country in general.
It's sort of taken the internet to kind of push the media, the other forms of media to a different level, I think. It really does provide a format for people to really communicate and share information, and you know, the mass media just doesn't give us that. I mean, that's the thing that's so great about the internet, is that you know, everybody can do that. Everyone can have access to it.
Ward Churchill has the right not to answer the question.
And even though we don't agree with Fox News, a lot of times, you know, we have all these options to turn it on. But the people do have the right to express their opinions.
I think we can work it.